Plenty of room, and we can start sort of slow. Slowly get our heart rates up. Warm up our muscles. All right, we'll do like about 50 more seconds of marching. Keep on tying my shoe, keep on marching. Okay. So first thing of cardio, we're gonna do nice and slow jumping jacks, low intensity jumping jacks. Feel free to do normal ones if you want. Arms are moving, legs are moving. Nice full body warm up. Few more seconds. Awesome. All right, we'll march it out for 30 seconds. And next thing of cardio we'll be doing today are our squat jumps. I am pretty sore right now, so we'll see if I can do these, but so you're just gonna do a micro squat and then jump up. Make sure it's one fluid movement. I'm gonna be struggling with these by the end. More seconds. Stop. Okay, let's march. We are heading into our first thing of lower body strengthening. This one's going to be a minute. Okay, so we're starting off strong, focusing on our hamstrings. This one you really have to, you're really aiming to feel that stretch in the hamstring. These are good mornings. So you're going to just hinge forward until you feel a nice stretch back there, okay? Alrighty. Hands on your hips or wherever. You're going to hinge forward until you feel stretch back here. And you're going to come up and squeeze the glutes, okay? Hinging forward. Come up, squeeze. Either about hip width distance apart. You're kind of just sinking back into your hips and coming up and squeezing. A few more of these to do. Last one. Awesome. All right. March out for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna put our attention to our quads / inner thighs. All right, this one's gonna be 30 seconds. We're gonna do that sumo squat. Okay, so nice wide stance, toes pointed slightly outwards, squatting down, coming up. Five more seconds. One more. Awesome job. All right. Marching it out. High knees. Arms are moving. We are back to cardio. All right. We've got our low intensity jumping jacks first. We can go a little bit quicker since we're getting more warmed up. Some, okay. Still have our squat jumps next. Right. Here we go. Squat, jump, squat, jump. Make sure when you're squatting, all the weight's in the back of your heels. Awesome. All right, marching out. We're continuing on with the lower body. Keep on marching. Okay. We're going to focus again on our hamstrings. Giving lots of love to our hamstrings today. All right, these are going to be 45 seconds. We're just a two-parter. Hold on to something if you'd like. We're just doing a nice hamstring curl, okay? So really make sure that muscle in your hamstring is contracting to bring your leg up. Try not to let the leg that's moving drop at all. But you get a little extra burn in the left hip. All right, so let's march for a quick break. And we'll do the other leg. Okay, 45 seconds, other leg. Here we go. Few more seconds. You've got it. Try not to let that leg drop. Awesome job. Okay, march it out. One more lower body exercise, kind of a plank lower body combo. We're going to be at our desk and we're going to do those rainbows with our legs. 30 seconds for each side with a break in between to finish up the lower body. All right, let's go ahead and get in position. So high plank angle at your desk. Start with one leg at a time. Make sure you have plenty of room. And we're just doing some rainbows. Squeezing the glute. Make sure the core is tight. One more. Awesome. 30-second marching break. Right. High plank position, same thing, other side. Really make sure that glute is getting working. One more. Awesome. Okay. Whew, march it out. Not to be down. All right, back to cardio again. A little bit quicker pace. And then we'll get into a little bit of core. Okay, so here we go with our low intensity or regular jumping jacks. Awesome. Let's march. Still have our squat jumps. These are hard today, but they're good. Okay. So we squat, jump. Not doing crazy high jumps. Just like barely coming off the ground. Awesome. Okay. Time to focus on core. Both of these are, I think. Yes, both of these are going to be at their desk. These are each going to be a minute, okay? So it's a little bit longer, but they're not too bad. Okay, so we're going to come at a high plank angle. And all we're going to do for this one is just hold a plank. So try to challenge yourself, take a few steps back, make sure back shoulders are strong, and squeeze the core. There's going to be a little challenge halfway through. I promise you it's nothing that crazy though. Optional challenge too. Okay. All right. And just a few is our challenge. What we'll do is you're just going to do a half push-up and hold it. Make sure the back is strong, shoulders are strong. You have good grip. Only a few more seconds, you've got it. All right, and slowly come up. Perfect. And let's take our 30-second marching break. I'll do just one more thing of cardio again. It's another minute on that high plank angle. We're gonna add a little something though, okay? Just getting our arms nice and warmed up. We're not doing arm circles. I don't think I'm quite ready for arm circles yet, but we are gonna do some pulses. It'll still be a good workout, no worries. Okay, so let's go back to our high plank angle at our desk. And what we're gonna do here is start slow. Mountain climbers, so bringing our knee up, and we're gonna start to gradually speed it up. So speed it up a little bit. Again, this is 1 minute. All right, let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit more. Make sure back, shoulders are strong still here. Core is engaged. All right, maybe a little extra speed. All right, and we've got 15 more seconds. Let's kind of break into a jog. Awesome. Really good job. A little extra spike for the heart rate. Oh, we are back to cardio again. Do full out push-up or full out jumping jacks if you'd like. I challenge you to do it, even though I'm not going to do it, but you do it, okay? All right, so jumping jacks, option for full out, okay? So here we go. If you're doing these, go super, super fast. Awesome, all right. Still have our squat jumps. We are getting there though. Get a little bit deeper with these squats. So don't have to jump super high in the air, but a little bit deeper here. Okay, here we go. Awesome, okay. Let's march. Upper body, we're gonna start with a quick little upper body warm up. I know we're probably already warmed up, but just a little extra burn. We're gonna do wall push-ups at the wall, obviously. And we're gonna kind of do those half push-ups that we're doing. So we'll do one full, one half, okay? Just for 30 seconds, get a nice warm up. So let's go to the wall, doing one full, then a half push-up. Full, half. Awesome job. Okay. Time for our pulses. So we're gonna do 3 directions. We're doing our I's, T's, and Y's today. No breaks. 30 seconds on. Maybe 2 rounds. I think we'll have time. Okay. So here we go. Hands by our sides. Pulse back, squeezing the shoulder blades as you do that. All right, tease. All right, coming up for our Y's. A little bit of a lesser movement here. Still a good one. Awesome job. Go ahead and drop, shake it out. We're going to march for 30 seconds. Do one more round to finish up strengthening. We're going to add a little half pulse for this last round, okay? So half pulse back up. Half pulse back up. All right, come up to T, same thing, half pulse. All right, and finally coming up to Y. Still doing the half pulse. Awesome. All right. We're going to start to slow everything down. So I'm going to do one more round of cardio. Real slow cardio. We're not going crazy anymore. And then we'll do a little bit of stretching at the end. All right. So if you were doing normal push-up or normal, I keep calling it push-ups, normal jumping jacks, let's do the lower intensity one and slow it way down. All right, let's march again for the last time, and then we'll do our squat jumps. Okay. Don't have to go as deep. Come up and just kind of come up on your tippy toes. Don't even leave the ground. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get into some stretching. So we are just going to start with a real simple forward fold, all right? So go nice and slow down, micro bend in the knees, reach for your toes. You can also grab your lower body, like calves. You can go all the way to the floor if you can. I can't. Just try to avoid your joints. So avoid the knee joints. You can come up here, down here. Just hold it. You can grab opposite elbows. Make sure you're breathing. All right, you can let your elbows go. And we're gonna come up real slowly onto upright position. And then we're gonna just be in our chair for the rest of the day. Okay? So let's start with a good hamstring stretch. Have a seat, edge of the chair. You guys know this one. Straight leg out of leg planted. Really slowly lean forward. Reaching for your toes if you can. Until you feel stretched back here. All right, slowly come on up. You can swap feet. And we'll do the same thing. Slowly, slowly lean forward. All right, slowly come on up. Next one we'll do is a nice cat-cow stretch. Sit it. Like this. So have a seat in your chair. And we're going to round our back, chin goes to our chest. And then slowly arch. Head goes up towards the wall or the ceiling. Rounded back. Arched back. Do one more round. Rounded back. Arched back. All right, and we are going to finish it up with just a little bit of wrist flexion and extension. So bring it back, bring it down, back, down. We'll rotate in, rotate.